Bow weep grana weep nitty bong. It's time to take a look at Transformers, Robots in Disguise, Warrior, Bumblebee. Was at Toys R Us recently and was staggered to find him on the shelf. I can't believe they're out already. He rang up his promo, so it might be his special holiday Toys R Us only thing, but I don't know. My area is kind of slow, so I was surprised to see them before May. And I know, once again, another Bumblebee, but it's a different Bumblebee than we've seen. Now, a couple of things I want to get out of the way on this one, since it's the first of the first wave. I found all 4 figures of the first wave and picked them all up. Some things I want to talk about. First off, as I zoom in, you can see it's got an interesting head sculpt. It's supposed to be Prime Bumblebee. I guess 4 or I don't know how many years later, he's coming back to Earth to stop the Decepticons from escaping a ship or something. So he looks a little different. He still has the same youthful look in head, but it's different. I like it though. Now, the thing I don't like, and all the figures have them, is this sticker. The Autobot symbol, and the Decepticons have them too, has this red and white ring. It's for an app game. You download it on your mobile devices, and then you buy the toy, you scan the little symbol wherever it's at, and you unlock stuff in the game. Kind of like Skylanders. Only Skylanders, the figures aren't this cool. Another thing of note is the packaging. They've done different this time. Take a look at this. Now, I threw away the bubble because I'm not allowed to keep them. If you get married, you'll understand. You get some really nice art from the animated show. And this piece of art is on the side, and then the alt mode is on the top with the name and the cross cells, and that's it. It's really clean. I like it. And the back is strange. Obviously, you got your product shot. You can see the sword is not the same color as it is on the package. It does not come with instructions in pack. It comes with them on the box. And of course, the cell for the app game. And the legal and about the app game, and some poses may vary, and warning in 4 different languages. No bio, no tech specs, nowhere. It's strange. I mean, we know B, but all of them are like that. And the others we haven't met in this universe yet. So it's kind of strange. I do really like this guy. Outside of this, which is a problem I have with the whole line, the only real problem is the heels, which he doesn't really have. So unless you get him standing a little forward, he's going to tip back. Now it looks, this piece here, let's move the kibble out of the way, is actually, this entire piece is separate, and it's been put in, and I'm assuming glued, and having a look in there, it looks the little round spot. It almost looks like it's supposed to be a hinge. I've tried to flip it out because that would make a great heel, especially considering the notch and the kibble. Almost looks like that's where it would pop out at, but it doesn't, which is disappointing, especially considering he could use some heels. He's got kibble on his calves. Kibble calves! Oh no. But it's not too bad. It doesn't really affect posability. Well, yes it does. It affects posability. But basic deluxe class was a little bit as far as your posability goes. No wrists. He's got waist. Oh, he's going sideways. And his head's on the ball. Now for transformation for these guys, they went kind of simple. Oh, wait. He does come with something. A neat little sword. Now the box art has this, you know, say bump him a little bit and he falls down. Has this being mostly gray, and I thought about painting the hilt and crossguard, but going in and out of his fists, it's going to rub off, so I'm just going to leave it alone. And this thing is huge. Look at that. There's a two-handed weapon right there. Now what kind of stinks is the way his arms are. He really can't get a good two-handed pose. Oh, that's not too bad. In front of his chest, however, oh, I think that's an awesome pose. Put like a flight stand from third parties, make it look like he's jumping. That would be great. Look at it. Okay, put that away. One thing I absolutely love is the way his door wings, which they seem to enjoy doing for him now, they're actually ratcheted. So not only is it easy to get them symmetrical, I like my symmetry, but they stay put. And they have quite a bit of range of movement. So you can get quite a bit of emotiveness out of them. The backpack's it doesn't hold in very well. It does slot and tab, but it's just rests there. Now they seem to have gone with the more simplistic transformations, like they did with the upscaled, like the last Predaking, but not as far as an upscaled. But it is. I have the box touts how few steps it is. But I was able to figure it out pretty much without looking at the box, which is part of the fun. When I was a kid, I pretty much only got these from rummage sales and stuff, so I never had the instructions. And he's got a little tab there that his hands fit over, but they don't latch on. The one negative thing about the transformation is nothing really stays in place well until you get everything done, and then it kind of all snaps together all fidgety. And this is kind of odd to get it over his head sometimes, but that didn't go too well. Too bad. I really do like the way the doors flip. I think that was a nice way to do that. And like I said, these will tab in place, but they're not tabbing. They're not tabbing because you need the hood down, or the roof down. And the roof, it'll tab over the roof and then just lock everything in. There's his vehicle mode. Rolls nicely. Well, not on a hard surface, but. Now, when I first started seeing the images for the show and the toys, I wasn't sure about the art style. Animated put me off a little bit, but I kind of regret being put off by it because it was a good show. And this, it kind of looks like Prime Bumblebee, but it's not. It's a different car, and it's very angular. I almost feel like if this was a real car, these wouldn't be like almost a 90-degree angle. But at the same time, I like the angle. It really grows on you pretty quick. Now, the sword has 2 slots in the blade, or on the crossguard. They go on those little tabs. And it stays pretty nicely. It hinders us, scrapes a little bit, because the crossguard is kind of thick, but not too bad. And, I mean, it doesn't offset them when you're just going to sit them on a shelf for display. This is a great place to stick it. But there is the Robots in Disguise Warrior. Yeah, they went with the new that's neat. Warrior. It's no worse than Deluxe. Or Voyager. What's a Voyager? Robots in Disguise Warrior Bumblebee. Till all are one.